Yeah, a
And
little bit of happy music.
that music was lame. We could barely
I
hear
don't know
it.
if I can hear you, Michelle.
I said the music was lame. We could barely hear it.
Well, maybe I got my mute. You talking. Just give me a sec.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I heard the music and I was like, what?
Oh, wait. I must be muting. Keep talking.
Okay. Welcome, guys. Glad you're here. It's 7:30, our team call. I was just on another call with a customer and I'm fired up. I was looking at a $1,200 a month, two IULs, $1,200 a month for my current client. Started showing this to them. They were so fired up. I said, what do you put in your 401k? He says, I put about 800 to 1,000 a month. I said, well, let me show you what that looks like for you. Explaining concepts before you just show them things. It's the key.
We got
it's the key to
we got
success.
we got Jason on here again. I don't know if you're looking at the Brady Brunt screen.
Oh my goodness. We have some folks in the Halloween spirit, shall I say.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm fired up. I'm fired up about the meeting tomorrow. Boot camp. If you're on this call and you don't know about boot camp, no worries. There will be a link put out on the 411 channel on Slack tomorrow for those of y'all that cannot make it. But if you're here, if you're local, come see us. We got the big room set up. We got some food coming in at 5:00 from like 5 to like 7. We're gonna hang out, just do some things. I heard we got some special iced tea coming. It's gonna be crazy, and a few of us, since it's Halloween season, we're gonna be having some costumes on, so it's gonna be worth just hanging around and see that. But we got a lot of good things going on, Michelle. I'm excited. I'm excited about some of the topics and the speakers that we're gonna hear. Here's the thing, is a lot of y'all may not know this, but when you see us on the Tuesday call, the Fitz Group sales meeting, right? The hotspot. The thing is like we're one branch of the Fitz Group. For this boot camp, we're bringing in the Lampies, we're bringing in the Roberts Group. It is people that you may, due to COVID, may not be able to hear them speak and what they're going to bring to the table, and it's just going to be off the chart. And my buddy Fitz, he's a cool dude, and what I mean by a cool dude is he's not going to make you sit in a chair for 18 hours a day. He's going to take breaks because we've got to, we're human. We don't have, we're not like the, what do you call it? The Kim Jong-un, we got body parts we got to take care of, but we've got some great things set up for you guys tomorrow. Just to give you just a highlight, if you're thinking about like, I don't know if I want to be on it. It starts tomorrow at noon Central Time. It's going until about 5 on the official program. But we've got things like, how do you go about finding money by looking at the customer's paycheck? Sometimes, we're doing a lot of these things called pair appointments. We're talking to school teachers, but you can apply this to any of your clients, and talking to them about that. Talk about relationships and pivoting. How to do everything, make the sales with everything over the phone by Adam Johnson. Two spouses. We got, Tim Long, getting business issued, keeping on the books. We got some better titles coming up tomorrow. We were talking about we needed funny titles, like Belle Krause's titles from Army Stripes to Baby Wipes. And if you don't know her, she was actually a bomb removal technician. Her husband Jake is a former Special Forces helicopter pilot. The kinds that fly people in to kill Osama bin Laden. It's crazy. We got so much talent. I'm excited. Can you tell, Michelle?
It's going to be amazing. I'm just trying to get one of our newest team member, letting him know about this call. I don't think that he got put into the right group. So let me get this over to him. I'm sorry, you guys.
It's okay.
Very excited.
It's all okay. I know we missed probably some people on the call because I was sitting here about like 30 minutes ago. Y'all got that text. And I'm like, oh my, we're doing the call. I got to, we just been nonstop all day. We figured out some new tricks for recruiting and been just talking to a ton of people today. And we're excited about a lot of it. But you're going to get some practical, like we're not going to go knee deep in any products. I want y'all to set your expectation right. Like we're not going to drive deep on all the benefits of the Children's Whole Life Policy or all the Forces benefits, which we could. But you're going to hear from some people that have been.
You're going to get some of that in the mix.
Interspersed. Yeah.
Good. Yay.
Yeah. It's going to be interspersed, right? It's not going to be like one whole, hour of just product, because
that would put you guys to sleep. So
right.
Right.
So we need y'all like on and attentive. If you're going to be here, be here. And it's COVID rules. So, please, if you're coming here, have your mask. You should be used to that by now. We'll have some hand sanitizer. We're going to have coffee cups. We're going to have coffee. We're going to have water. We're going to have some snacks. And then like I said, at 5 o'clock, we got a little social time. It's just going to be a good time to hang out with us.
So if everybody is live and in person, we would love for you to show your video if you're here. So it's so nice to see people, and we're looking forward. Hey, Sharon, good to see you, girl. Hey, Jeff.
See, I felt guilty about not having my video on. Okay.
Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Jim. Glad to see you guys. And what Mike was talking about.
I'm keeping my eye on y'all.
Hey, Janae. We have some really amazing folks on this team, and we want to share with you a little bit more about them. And that's kind of what we're doing tonight. Bella and Jake Krause, the stories that we've heard from him, the real stories, they're crazy, and they're just fighters. They're really amazing people. Fitz, Paul Roberts, Phil Hebert, just so many of our speakers. Adam Johnson, who's going to be talking about how he's done nothing but sold over the phone for the past 6 months since COVID. And he's going to give you some really amazing tricks on how to do it. What are the strategies to make that happen? We are all going to be taking a ton of notes. We're looking forward. I'm going to be dressed up tomorrow. You never know what kind of Halloween outfit I'm going to be showing up at.
Never know.
Right, Mike? They don't know. They just don't know. They just don't know how I am.
You just don't know yet. I mean, there's lots of things we could be. Like I could be a burglar or I could be a pirate. You just never know. I could be French. It's just, a student. I don't know. I mean, it could be all these different things. We're all kind of hats. Anyway, I didn't want to take too much time.
None of us can come as mimes. It would be too much of a stretch.
That's right. We may do some memes, but we won't be mimes. There you go. But look, this is a hugely exciting time for us. It really is. We've done a couple of these boot camps over the last few years, and they've always been a great success. But usually we don't have the breadth of the talent that we have. We represent about over a third of the alliance that you're going to have here. So it's going to be exciting.
Wow.
Yeah, look, we got, and here's the thing. The thing about the Monday night call is just kind of, it's our local community. Get to know each other, see your smiling faces. Like, y'all got to come see Jeff. He's going to be dressed up as the Slayer tomorrow. His wife, Katura, is always going to be, you got to come see. I mean, you're going to get to notice it. But yeah, and as you'll get more around us, you realize that the culture is that, we're up at the office, we're jamming, we're having a good time. We almost don't even think that we're working some days because we're just having so much fun. And today's been one of those days where it's just been chop, 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 chop. I mean, it's been one thing after another. And I want that for everybody. I want y'all to be so busy that you're going like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I can't believe I've got this much to do. And I'm trying to get all this. Y'all should hear the things I hear from Michelle on a daily basis. Trying to get this policy issue. I got to write this. I forgot about this person. This person I got to make. I need to help an agent. I need to do this. I need to do that. And that's the busyness that we need and we want for you. You know, we need it from everybody, but we want it for you guys that are ready to do it. And so I really think tomorrow's about that. I really do. I think tomorrow's about getting you excited about the people that you are a part of and partner with in this company. Everyone you're going to see tomorrow, you know, is somebody that we've come to know. We've traveled the world around, you know, and all that fun stuff. And I know we're talking about Thailand coming up, but I want y'all to get your minds right about the Alaskan cruise that we're going to do in 2022. Yeah, COVID's going to be over by then. That's what I was told. Man. 2022 and Alaskan cruise. And if you've never been on one, if you've never been on a cruise, they're phenomenal with Royal Caribbean. But then to go and in Alaska, it is, we did it a few years back with just some friends. So it wasn't so crazy with all our other friends, but just a small group of friends. And I just got to tell you, you wake up and you look outside your window and there's little bitty tiny icebergs floating because you're going to the glacier, you know, things you just can't see, you know, bears, streams that are just insane. Just, it looks like you're floating in the mountains is what it looks like, you know, but anyway, I'm just kind of chit chatting because I'm excited about tomorrow. I'm wired up.
I want to throw it out there. Did y'all enjoy last week's session? We talked about organization and how to get organized. Did that help? Do y'all remember us talking about that?
I should not have missed that. Lord knows.
You did miss it or you did not?
I missed it.
Oh, man. Okay.
So let me show you. If you miss something, okay, let me show you my screen here. If you happen to miss something, all right, there is the AG base channel on Slack.
Okay.
And that takes you to the latest Monday's Rock recording. Typically comes out the next day. All right. So that's the easiest way to find it. I'll see if I can find another way to find it. I think I know. Michelle, you can keep talking.
Okay. So, you know, for those of you who may not know Katie just closed $100 and something thousand annuity a couple days ago. Katie, are you able to talk at all?
She wants to talk.
Surely. Plus, I'll let you see me too for once.
What?
All right. Hey, okay.
Hey.
So, for those of you that don't know Katie, I want to introduce y'all to Katie. Katie is from Katy, Texas, and she has been with me for 6 years, and previously came from another insurance organization, which we won't mention. But yeah, tell us a little bit about the sale.
So, as Mike mentioned earlier about the para appointments, the teachers' pension retirement reviews and things like that, this lady was one of those that she had a old 401k that she rolled to an IRA and just really didn't have anybody that was monitoring it for her. And it evidently had been there for with another company for a while. And long story short, she found out they had it changed over in 2016 to what she thought was safer money. And basically what they did is they just put some of it into something that was fixed instead of that. But she was still paying about 3% in fees. It was in a variable annuity, and I know I'm throwing out a lot of terms, but basically variable means that it's not safe. It's going to go up, it's going to go down. And because of COVID, she's lost over $40,000 in her initial investment. And so she's like, whatever we got to do to get it safe. And so I booked an appointment with Chris Norris, who is our annuity guru. He's the guy who helps everybody out with those types of things. And he basically did a little bit of the presentation, you know, and explained the product and answered their questions, and then did the paperwork. So it's $161,000, somewhere in that neighborhood. There currently is surrender charges on it, but the product that we're putting them in, they're actually going to get a 2% bonus. So they're not losing any money. And then it's also going to be in something that's safe, and there is no fees. That's the other thing, is that we're not going to be charging them fees.
So Katie, what I'd like to get our team and Mike, there is a question page for Uncovering Money. It's like 10 questions, 8 or 10 questions. We're going to send that out to you guys, because I think that was, you know, one of the things that you use, or that is that question page, is it not?
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, and asking people things like, well, how long has it been? Do you have, first of all, do you have an advisor, or is it just, and most people, a lot of people say no. And if they say yes, well, how long has it been since you've spoken to your advisor? That's a great question. It's all about the quality of the questions. Like, how much money have you lost in the past year? Do you know?
Yeah, it's not have you lost money, because especially if they're not having somebody that's looking at it for them regularly, they don't know. It's going to be more of a question of how much do they lost, because the normal consumer does not know the different types of annuities. They don't know about the investments, unless it's just somebody who religiously watches their stuff in the market. And even the financial planners with the big name companies don't actually get their stuff monitored like they want to. They just put it in there, and then if they have questions, they contact their guy. But not everybody, especially for her, since 2016, there hadn't been anybody that had contacted her. And the agent had actually changed 2 times. In 4 years, the agent of record had changed 2 times.
And what about finding out what kind of fees they are paying? Like, you were able to find that out.
You just got to be bold about asking them for statements and stuff. If people want your help with these types of things, you just got to be there to serve them. And essentially what I did is, like, I'll be more than willing to look at it for you, since you haven't had anybody, you know, get in contact with you for a while. So just send me your statements. And she willingly just was, and it was that day within probably like an hour of when I asked for them. Some people it's a day or 2, but hers was like, she's like, I know I've lost money on it. So you just got to be bold and ask and tell them that you're willing to help them with whatever. And then they'll, if you're there for help and not trying to make a sale, it's going to be a lot better than if you're trying to be a salesperson, I guess is the easiest way to put that.
And it's just the way you ask the question. If you want me to help, I need to see your statement. You're just assuming they're going to send it to you. I don't ask people. I say, just send me your statement.
Right.
You know, and follow up. Good follow up.
Absolutely.
Doing what you say you're going to do, and putting it on a calendar so you can be organized. And that's why the organizing thing last week was so important. And we'll make sure that Mike gets an opportunity to show you how to go back and find that recording, Sharon, so you can listen to it. And, you know, and a lot of this stuff, go ahead, Mike.
I was going to say, give me something else to find, because I can't find that sheet of paper. You know, it's like I'm old Google. I'm slow. I was trying to find that one sheet of paper that she goes, well, you know, them questions. I'm like, oh my gosh, whew, where are they? If anybody that does have that sheet of paper with the annuity questions, please send them to me. But anyway, let me show you this real quick.
We'll get that out to the AG team channel.
Yeah, but let me show you. If you've not been to the Alleman Financial page, you know, this is our main homepage, but it's really easy to find the Monday Rocks team call. And it's, if you come over here to the end where it says more, all right, and go to the archive, All right. And I don't know about that one right there, but the archive, it's going to have all the different ones from going backwards. Okay. So you can click on any one of these things, like getting organized, bam, click there. There it is. It's starting. There I am again. So you can access all these Monday night calls right there, real easy from the Monday's Rock archives. Okay. So that's real quick. Back to you, Michelle.
All right. Well, I want to, if you can unshare your screen. Awesome. Perfect.
Production assistance new.
I want to announce our new team member for today that's licensed and contracted and ready to rock and roll. Marcus, I didn't prep you for this, but would you mind doing me a favor and unmuting yourself and telling the team who you are, where do you live, who hired you, and what you did before this? And you're still muted.
All right, there you go. Unmute. There you go.
There we go. Okay, can everybody hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. Last question. What did I do before this? So I am a barber and cosmetologist. So that's what I've been doing for the past year, and kind of like hit and miss throughout COVID, Before that, I was in insurance at State Farm, and before that, the military. A little bit about me. I'm 30. We'll be 31 pretty soon. I have 2 kids, both boys, 6-year-old and 4-year-old. If anybody has toddlers, y'all know how hectic that can be. So my life is very busy, very, very busy. I actually got a night off, so I was actually able to be on the call with you guys. What else would you like to know?
So where do you live?
Oh, so I live in the Galleria area. I am in Houston. I literally right out like 5 minutes from the Galleria Mall.
And how did you find us or get hired on?
Right. So I was on Indeed, and I was looking through, insurance, life insurance sales positions, and I found this one. I reached out, and I believe so I looked you guys up on Google to find your actual website, and that's how I set the appointment for 12 o'clock today.
Very good. It's always interesting to hear the story. And, we might have you be cutting some of our hair pretty soon. It's getting way too long. I know you're a barber. I know you don't do women's hair.
No, I do actually. My license is, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I went to cosmetology school. Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yeah.
He's going to trim up Aaron's beard, Michelle.
Oh, good. Good. I love it.
I started cutting in the military in Afghanistan, and that's like because I just had to figure out how to do something with my hair, and now I'm just letting it grow. But when I got out, that's when I decided to go to cosmetology school.
So when you were in Afghanistan, you're going to love hearing from Jake and Belle Krause. Jake,
really?
He flew helicopters for the Osama bin Laden.
Oh, wow.
Deal.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he was special ops, and his wife, her name is Belle, and she's got this blonde hair. It's just white hair, and she was in the bomb squad. So she was.
She's the OD.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they have a daughter who's autistic.
Okay.
And just amazing. Just an amazing family. They live in the Washington state, and so you'll be hearing from them. So, you were there during Afghanistan.
Yeah. So
maybe y'all were there at the same time. I don't know.
I was there 2012 and 2014. So
pretty sure they were.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah. I mean, he flew helicopters for special ops. So, interesting guys. There's a couple of them.
You said they live in Washington?
Yeah, they're based out of Seattle area. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they're out of give me a second. Why is it slipping my mind? Tacoma.
Near that. They're at Puyallup is where they live in the Puyallup area. And
that's pretty cool.
They did some interesting things. Yeah. They can't tell us everything. I was on a plane with one of his buddies. I was on one of CEO's planes, and we're flying with him, and we're coming in for a landing, right? You know, and he goes, "Yeah, it's right about this time that you start hearing the bing, 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 bing. Oh, bullets are shooting at the helicopter. Dude, don't tell me that.
Incoming,
I don't want to know.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's funny. The unit that I was, so my second deployment in 2014, I was attached to a flight unit, an aviation unit. They were the Tiger Sharks. I can't remember their exact numerology, but I think it was the 131st or something like that. I don't know. They're called Tiger Sharks. That's all I remember from the unit. But they were on the flight line, and we were Aero Reaction Force. I was in a 112 infantry, and awesome. They attached us to that unit. And so my second deployment, I spent a lot of time on Blackhawks, a lot of time on Blackhawks. So,
wow.
Well, thank you for your service, man. It's
no problem. Thank you.
It's one of those things, but we're glad you're here and healthy, and we're hopefully going to get you rocking and rolling. COVID's done a lot of good things for a lot of people. It's definitely sharpened our minds around what we can do with the business, and that's why I'm so fired up for you guys to hear my buddy Adam Johnson. Adam, and it was like 2 years ago, we were in, or was it last year? We were on our incentive trip, and we were in Paris. Then we went to Switzerland. Well, in Switzerland, there's a group of us decided we were going to take the train up to the top of the mountain and then walk all the way down. And I don't know if you've ever done anything crazy like that. Adam was the one that said, let's keep going, and we all had a flight out the next day, and our legs were like this, because we were just like, so if you ever just walk downhill, you don't realize how hard it is on you. But Adam and Theresia, his wife, we've been on several trips and just, we call it the Road to Hana group. It's the folks that make the extension. And you're just going to love him. I mean, he's from Minnesota. They just really good people. And, so yeah, we got some good things, but you'll like Jake and Belle. She's a hoot, man. We got pictures of her in a big bomb suit, Who else we got, Michelle?
Okay, sorry. Man, oh man, I was just doing a presentation before this call to one of my customers, and they're fired up. They want it. I'm so excited. Tonight, I just wanted to kind of prepare y'all for tomorrow and give you a few tips for tomorrow. I always tell everybody early is on time and on time is late. So please try to be early if you're coming into the office, or if you are going to be virtual, we'll be opening the meeting early. We will send that out on the 411 channel. We will be having breaks, and Betty's bringing some of her delicious chicken salad. Plus we'll be ordering some pizzas later in the day. So I know she's making that up for us. She's awesome. Betty is coming to the office tomorrow. And then the Wednesday, we're going to have a social after. So we'll have pizza. We'll bring our cornhole, and we'll just socialize after for a couple hours, maybe an hour or two before it gets dark. We have a lot of grass in this area. Did I say that wrong, y'all? A lot of grass in this area.
You did. It's turf, though.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Right. Not like we have in Colorado.
Not like you have in Colorado.
It's not like in Colorado.
I knew that was coming. Like just open foot, insert mouth, something like that. Anyway, it'll be fun. And then we're looking forward to that. And then we're looking forward to Wednesday morning, 9 to 12. So bring your, notepads. Please take notes. make this time a learning experience. And part of getting better is always continuing to learn, no matter where you are in the business, no matter if you've been here for 30 years or this is your first year. Having an attitude of gratitude is something I believe in. Fitz has helped me so much in the business. I really respect and appreciate him. So to me, just kind of getting there on time and being prepared is really just showing that respect. So we love you guys. We thank you for taking the time tonight to be here with us. I don't want to keep you any longer. It's 8 o'clock, but just be prepared for tomorrow, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys then. Please call me if you need something. Otherwise, over and out. Back to you, Mike.
Yep. If y'all get lost, y'all found this, so we probably reached you on Slack or we reached you on text message. So if you got those messages, we'll get that out to you again, especially out of distance. And again, everybody's welcome. We're doing sales meeting at 10 o'clock, starting 10 o'clock here in the office, and then we'll move to the big space for the boot camp. Come out. We're a lot of fun to hang out with. And like I said, my building's nice, but make sure you wear a mask when you're in public spaces. We'll be spread out. We'll be good. And with that, guys, we'll see y'all tomorrow morning and then tomorrow afternoon. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Katie. Thanks, everybody.
Bye, you guys.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Tomorrow.